back, everyone. So in 2015, Kassy Alia was a young mom married to a police officer when tragedy tore her world apart. She had every right to shut down, to be angry, but she chose a different path. Watch this.
Greg and I met the summer after my junior year in college. I don't know if there's such a thing as love at first sight, but if there is, that was it. We were married on December 14th, 2011. 4 years later, our first son was born.
First time holding your baby.
Yeah, it's my little boy.
Our life was perfect. With Sal and Greg in my life, I had everything I ever wanted.
But on September 30th, 2015, Kassy Alia's life changed forever.
Sal turned 6 months old that day. Greg came upstairs, said, "Babe, I have to go," and he kissed my head and he was gone.
Shortly before 8 this morning, police responded to calls of a suspicious person.
And there was a knock at the door, and I knew. As she said, he's gone.
Officer Greg Alia had been shot and killed.
I remember feeling angry. It seemed like every time I turned on the news, there was another story, an officer-involved shooting, an officer being shot. And with that came a flurry of divisive and polarizing opinions. I knew that Greg died serving others, and I was proud of him, but I wondered if other people knew that. And it made me wonder if his service and sacrifice were valued.
Reeling from her shock and grief, Kassy took to Facebook.
I asked that people share stories about Greg so that Sal could learn about the man his father was. And I proposed using the hashtag Heroes in Blue as a way to raise awareness of those good stories, not to take away from the things that need to change, but to allow a space for the good.
Kassy's Heroes in Blue campaign turned into Serve and Connect, a nonprofit dedicated to showing appreciation and a new mission as well.
I knew early on that if we really wanted to address the pain, that we needed to more than share good stories.
So Kassy met with city leaders, launched programs to feed the hungry, and addressed the distrust between cops and their communities.
I'm from the inner city, and I know what people's perception of law enforcement is. And for her to come in and use her platform to connect the dots, to bridge the gap, I think it's been huge. Kassy is no doubt a hero.
As Kassy helped heal the community, her heart began to heal as well.
I had known Mitch when Greg was still alive, and I describe us as really great acquaintances.
Mitch Ray, a local screen printer, made the very first Heroes in Blue t-shirts and even joined Serve and Connect's board. Over time, their relationship developed from colleagues to friends to love.
I think she's got the biggest heart of anybody I've ever met in my life.
I wasn't looking for love, but Mitch is such a gift. What he brings to Sal and I is worth everything.
Last September, Mitch proposed, with Sal as his sidekick.
I don't think you ever move on, but it's about moving forward and embracing joy in your life.
This weekend, Kassy and Mitch will tie the knot, uniting their families and continuing the mission to serve and connect together.
It's the most impressive thing I've ever seen in my life. How something so good can grow out of something that was so terrible.
We honor those that we've lost, not by promoting more hate, but by magnifying the voices of love.
I love you. I love you so much.
Wow, right? As we mentioned, Kassy and Mitch are getting married this weekend, and Greg's parents will be at the wedding. You can find more information about Serve and Connect on our website, today.com/MeganToday. We'll be right back.